Hey guys, thanks for joining me again today. I got a pair of Beat Studio 3s. This is actually my wife's headphones. It's seen better days. You can see there's a few cracks here. I think she said she dropped it. So the plastic's getting a little brittle. It must be like three years old. I don't know, maybe 4 even. I've already glued this part once, and then of course when she dropped them, this cracked. Within the year of ownership, this part already broke, right? So it was previously glued, and then obviously now it's broken again, which is such a pain in the butt. I contacted Apple even though it was within its warranty, and basically they said that this type of wear and tear is not covered, which it was the first time Apple denied any type of warranty I had. In the past, they were really good with their iPhones. I mean, typically they just give you a refurbished one with any issue with your phone, right? I mean, they fix everything for your phone, but I guess these Beats are designed to break. This is really weak. If you take a look at that, that's really just plastic. So hopefully I can repair it. What I'm planning to do is to use some of this crazy glue and basically go in there with that. And I'm gonna try to use a little bit of baking powder. So I'm gonna coat that a little bit first. And the reason why is because although this is oily glue, like it's supposed to be less runny than a regular crazy glue, it does typically, it tends to run. So you guys should be wearing gloves, obviously, if you guys are gonna be doing this type of thing. Looks like there's a bit of this part came off too. Anyways, she has a pair of Sony XM3s as well, or are they the XM4s? Either XM3 or XM4s, and she actually prefers these Beats because she said that they are more comfortable and she likes the sound of them, which is fine. I typically don't wear cans. I typically just wear the cheapest AirPods because I typically lose them on trips and whatnot, right? So I'd hate to lose a pair of AirPod Pros or something, right? So anyways, let me see what I can do. All right, so I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. You can see that there's just put a little dab of baking soda on the table here. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm just gonna put a little bit of that, just sprinkle that just tiny bit on the surfaces. That way when I put the crazy glue on, or instant glue, I keep on calling it crazy glue, but it's just really a generic brand of crazy glue that I got from AliExpress. This bottle is like, I don't know how many ounces is this, a few ounces, and it was only like $5, right, shipped, so that was pretty good. You don't want to get the baking soda on the tip of that, basically, because then the baking soda acts as like an accelerator, right? And that's why I'm putting a little bit of crazy glue on there, so that it sort of thickens up the crazy glue, and then that way it doesn't make a huge mess. Because basically if I'll put on too much crazy glue, it'll just run everywhere, and then basically you get all these glue spots, right? So hopefully this goes well. So basically I'm just gonna drip a small amount in there. I mean, that's probably a large amount already. So hopefully this is not gonna run on me. I mean, this pair of Beats has gone through a lot through the years. She takes it to the gym all the time, so see how this goes. If it doesn't glue well, then I'm gonna have to buy a new pair. So like I said, she has the Sony XM3s or XM4s, and she's okay with them, but she actually prefers these. So what I'm gonna look into is trying maybe some of the, see yeah, so anyway, that's why I'm wearing gloves. There's a spot again. It's not gonna be the prettiest job, but yeah, hopefully that glues. I'm gonna have to hold it for a little while. And yeah, we've also tried the Bose QC, I think it was the newest Quiet Comforts, or was it the 700s? Like there's the new model, the newest, latest one that looks fancy, that one. And she didn't really like the way it fit either. It just wasn't as comfortable as the Sonys. So she preferred the Sonys, which is fine, and she also prefers these Beats. And I've actually changed the head, those what do you call it? Those ear foam things for her once, because the original one started flaking like crazy, right? Meaning the surface, you know, the quote-unquote fake faux leather started flaking. So when it flakes, obviously it makes a bit of a mess, right? Because all the plastic flakes go flying everywhere. So this is where I'm at right now. I think I could have a little bit excess glue here and there, so I'm gonna try to limit that, all that drippage. But actually, if you take a look, there's very minimal drippage, so that's good. And that's as clean as I could get it. I mean, she uses it at a gym, so it's not as if anyone's gonna look closely or anything, right? So I'm gonna set them there for now, just to let it dry, and I'm gonna see what I can do about that as well. So yeah, I've actually used these headphones too, just for fun, and the noise cancellation actually does work quite well. The XM4s, the Sony XM4s, even stronger. The noise cancellation is amazing on them. I used them when I was driving down to Portland, and it's quite a long drive from here, right? So it's like, I don't know, 6 hours or something, and the road noise, as you guys know, I have a CRV. The road noise on it is horrendous, especially when I had those what do you call those, Bridgestone Ecopia HL422, I believe that's the model number. And those Ecopias, those Bridgestones, are the loudest freaking tires ever. It's crazy. It just drove me nuts. So using headphones, it basically cancels out some of the noise, so this the tires are less drony, right? And it certainly did help. So I do appreciate the noise cancellation system anyway. The CRV has active noise cancellation, but it's not very strong, right? Especially because I don't have the upper models, which the upper models have the subwoofer and whatnot, right? So it you know, with a better sound system, and it's gonna give you a little bit better noise cancellation ability, right? So see what I can do there. So basically, just gonna let it dry a little bit first. I'm gonna see that little bit of glue there. Just gonna take off the excess with my gloves, and then let it dry a little bit more. It's not gonna be the prettiest, but that's fine. Like I said, may just have to buy her a new pair for Mother's Day or something. Yeah. to use something to cover it or help it. I have some white vinyl that I can use, but I don't really want to use it unless I have to anyway. See how that goes. Might glue my finger there. Yeah, these see this is almost cured now. Basically, the baking soda helps cure the crazy glue. So it's almost almost like an epoxy resin, right? So you mix the two parts and it cures quicker. Crazy glue actually, you know, if you put a lot on, it takes a long time for it to cure, which is a bit of a pain because then you know, you have to hold it there for such a long time, right? I'm probably gonna just go back when it's completely cured. I'll go back and use some sandpaper on there gently without rubbing off that Studio 3 insignia. So yeah, that's okay for now. See those cracks there? Those ones are gonna be hard to repair. I mean, yeah, that's a bit of a pain because if I repair it, it's just gonna be it'll look funny, right? Basically, unless I want to paint them. But for what that's worth, that's it. It's fixed for now. So basically, this hinge right here is holding already. I don't want to move it too much because it's still curing, and that part of it is, you know, basically glued back together now. And that's it. So maybe she can get use of it for another few months or a year or whatever, and we'll buy a new pair when we need to. I like fixing things, you know, waste not, right? I mean, they're still good. The battery is still good on it, so it's just these hinges. It's crazy. They're not the strongest hinges, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's good. I'll thanks for watching, and I know some of these videos can be a little bit tedious and boring, as some of you guys mentioned, but thanks for watching anyway. I think I've got a handle on some of the video editing stuff, so I'm starting to do a little bit more of that, so that it has a little bit more smoothness to the videos. But anyways, at least, as I always say, you guys know I'm not an AI. All right, so have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.